Good evening, guys. So I just started doing this class by Tag. That's what she wants to go by for the class, so I love it. She's tagging our energy. um, for the first assignment, we were asked to have an open mind, and the question was, how do we see everything as alive? Then we were asked to listen to a meditation by Alan Watts. Ironically, I'd heard the meditation before, but the second time was even better. And that says something right there, that you can get different things by listening to the same exact meditation. Seeing things as alive, I don't know, while I was meditating in that meditation, I started seeing like life as a symphony or life as a song. And it went through different perspectives of it, which was really cool. For instance, if you think about how each person let's go with people for this moment, okay? Each person in your vicinity is an instrument, okay? And you're sitting back watching this beautiful symphony unfold. And when one person tends to be more of the focus for that moment, it's almost like a solo. Because when you're thinking when you're listening to a symphony, I actually had a class on music history. We had to sit there and listen to symphonies, and part of it was training our ear. And when we were training our ear, we had to list every single instrument in the symphony. And that was really cool because of the fact that we heard the symphony all together, all of the sounds at once. And it was very stimulating, okay? So everything was alive in that moment. And then the focus, when we tried to piece apart, and sometimes there were not solos for particular instruments. We had to draw focus to each individual instrument in the symphony, even if they were all playing at the exact same time. And it shows us everything is alive in that symphony. Whether you take one away or you have them all playing at the same time. Well, imagine life, okay? Say you're at a bar. This is another little realization I was in, which was really funny. I was like, okay, so let's step away from the symphony idea. Maybe there's just different songs. And maybe the bar scene is a really heavy metal song, where the energy of where we're at, it's all alive, it's very stimulating, but it's just a different sound resonance. I don't know, it's really interesting, moving in and out of this type of reality. And then you can even play with that even more. Instead of it just being sounds, you can put if you go in your mind's eye, you can see actual visions with these sounds. So it's I don't know, the way I look at it is there's 3 major languages that we speak, sort of speak. It's like vibrations, which is movement, right? So like dancing, like we can interpret it as dancing, right? Interpret it dancing. And then like sounds, music. And then like visions, like colors, light. It's so interesting when you weave them all together. Everything is alive. Because if you look at anything, but let's focus at a beautiful picture of the park. Okay? Beautiful picture of the park, and where the shade is, that's one aspect of the picture. But there's also the aspect of how the light hits directly on the perfect part of a flower. You know, a very interesting part of the flower, highlighting certain qualities. That doesn't mean that the shadier side isn't more alive. It just means you're seeing a different aspect, a different perspective, that is everything is alive. So amazing to think about this. And if we even go with the dialogue in our head, you know, like everything in our head is alive as well. And it's like navigating through that liveliness. And those thoughts stimulate, you know, sensations, feelings. This is so trippy. It's just so trippy thinking about all this stuff. Like, and it's like, right now I'm kind of like verbally speaking out whatever, because it's taking me on a journey in the moment. And that's what I really am enjoying right now. So thank you for allowing me to just speak my truth, you know, and navigate my way through it. But for now, that's what I'm getting from this homework assignment. Thank you, Tag. And thank you, Sammy, for holding space. I'm sorry, Astra. Thank you, Astra, for holding space. And thank you, everyone who participated in the class that I get to, like, literally be a part of, that I can see, and the conversations going on and everything. Beautiful, like, amazing, lively.